Monday, December the 10th in Medellin, Colombia. I had a great weekend, and I want to tell you all about it. So I also learned a lot about the culture and the holidays and so forth. So on December the 8th, it's a national holiday. It's the Feast of the Immaculate Conception. Very religious holiday because it's a very big Catholic country here. But the day before that, December the 7th, is when they had the Day of the Candles. So those both days, kind of join each other. And actually the Day of the Candles will last more than one day. That goes until Saturday also, the 8th. So I had a friend who lives in Sabaneta, and she asked me what I was doing Saturday night. And I said, nothing. And she said, why don't you join me, her and her family, to celebrate the candles, a Day of the Candles. And I said, well, I thought that was last night for one thing on a Friday, because I walked around Friday, my neighborhood, I saw families outside with the candles on the floor, and I thought it was only for families. She said, no, it's your friend, it's for also friends, not only family, and you have no family here, so I'm going to invite you to join my family in Sabaneta. I said, great, no problem. I'm always looking for, to learn something new. So I went out there in Sabaneta, and I've been to Sabaneta before, been there a couple of times. My problem is Sabaneta, it's beautiful, it's nice, but it's too far out there. It's just too far out there for me. Just like Envigado. To me, I like Envigado, but it's too far out there. So anyway, I went out there. I probably got there about 8 o'clock, which is perfect time for the lights because Sabaneta has a great light fixtures all over the main square. I'll show you pictures obviously as I go through. So the main square was all lit up with lights right by the church. Church had a service going on right there too. So I met her there. She showed me around, all the light fixtures and food being sold in the streets and so forth. Just moved out there about, I think, 2 months ago. So she wanted to show me around, which was great. I had a good time. So she showed me where she put her candles night before on Friday night. She took her daughter and they went out to the square and showed me a spot where she put the lights. She took 12 candles on Friday night, the 7th, and she lit them, and did a little service there. I think it's actually why 12. She said 12 because 12 months out of the year. We would give her a blessing or thanks for what happened to her during the year, to all 12 months. That's why she did 12 candles. And as you can see from the pictures I'm showing you here, a lot of families were there still on the 8th, lighting the candles and so forth. So it was a great thing. It's a big tradition here. It goes back 500 years, I was told. It's really cool to see this stuff, So anyway, we saw that there's a spot by the square where they sell food, all kind of food. There's sausages, you'll see, real nice. I don't eat pork. I don't eat red meat anyway, but it's all fried food. A lot of people comes there to buy food and just, pick out. It was pretty good, good food. I just don't eat the food. So anyway, we did that. Showed me around the city. Showed me the new exit toll and a new mall out there. We had a good time. Then she said, "Do you want to go to dinner? It's a restaurant on the hill." She heard about it before, haven't been there since she's been in Sabaneta. I said, "Why not? It's on the hill. You can always see you see the entire city of Medellin from the hill. Always up to an adventure, right? Let's go." So we got a cab. The cab didn't know where it was. And the restaurant, the name is La Octava Maravilla. So it's L-A, well, I'll put the sign up, La Octava Maravilla. It's well known apparently, nice restaurant. Most of the taxi driver doesn't know where it is. So it took a while to pull it up on the phone and then show him where it is, But we finally found it. It's up a hill. I mean, you have to keep going uphill. See the picture I'll show you up the hill. It's steep. About, 15 minutes up the hill. But when you get up there, it's beautiful. I mean, it's beautiful. You can see the entire city of Medellin from the restaurant. Entrance to the restaurant, beautiful. It's really nice. So got there, perfect time because it was dark, but it wasn't too late so the crowd wasn't there. So we got there about 8:30, 9 o'clock, I think, before the crowd came. Maybe it's about 9:30. And before the crowd came, so it was perfect. And we sat having dinner, the crowd started coming in, which is great. We beat the crowd. So see, I had my chicken dinner. I ate chicken, a lot of chicken. I'm a chicken turkey guy. and she had the traditional pork dish. You know, my chicken was on a skewer. I forgot the name of the dish. So on a skewer, and with a salad, you know, a little arepa and some potatoes. But they also had this little container with some sauce in it. Put on the chicken. The sauce was great. You know, I didn't know what it was called. She said it was Ogoa, O-G-A-O. Probably I mispronounced the name, but it's Agoa. It's beautiful sauce. I mean, it tastes really nice on my chicken, you know. So I had a great time. Food was great. And when we were there, we noticed one time there's a balloon that flew by. You know, they have this balloon where they put what do you call it, candles under the balloon, and they let them go, which is dangerous, by the way, very dangerous. Those things land on a roof or on a wooden structure, they can catch them fire. So it's not very safe, but they do them. So we saw one passing by when we had dinner, but looking at, I couldn't take pictures. I was too slow. But while we were there in the restaurant, the employees at the restaurant wanted to light one up. They wanted to, you know, light one of these giant balloons. So they were trying to get it started on the side of the restaurant outside and put the candles on it. They want to put 2 big candles on it. They're trying to get the balloon going. For some reason, there wasn't enough wind for the balloon to get going, so they had to stop it, you know. But they're trying, I show you pictures, they're trying to get the balloon going. So I wanted to see that, but it didn't work out. They stopped the procedure. So anyway, we had a nice dinner, pictures from the entire restaurant, some pictures, a view of the city, Medellin, and here comes the problem. So we finished dinner, time to leave, right? We're up there on a hill, and no taxi. First time she's been here too, couldn't get a taxi. She tried to call down to Sabaneta to get a taxi. They wouldn't come up there. No taxi to pick us up. I wasn't panicking. She was kind of nervous because, you know, what do you do up here? No taxi. So she called her daughter, texted her daughter. She called a taxi company twice. No one's coming up there this time of night, you know. And yeah, it got so cold. About halfway through dinner, temperature dropped. I mean, freezing. And I had an undershirt, you know, and a long sleeve shirt. But man, I was just freezing. She was freezing too. It just dropped like bam within an hour, you know. So if you go up there, bring a sweater or bring a jacket. You're gonna freeze your butt off at night. It makes sense. It's so high up there. Anyway, so how do you get home, right? So I didn't panic. I figured, what the hell, you know. I'm very resourceful. Worst thing I'll do, you know, ask one of the other customers at the restaurant, hey, I'm stuck. Here's 10,000 pesos, you know, give me a ride down. I don't mind doing that, you know. She didn't want to do that, but I don't mind doing that. I'm never stuck anywhere. I've been in situations all over the world. It doesn't matter. I'll find a way out of there. You know, damn, I walked down, you know, seriously, you know. So it's, I wasn't panicking. Waited outside for a while. She texted her daughter about getting us. Her daughter said she was going to get a cab and come up, get an Uber and come get us. Uber wouldn't come, you know, so we're stuck up there. Went back to the restaurant. We're in the parking lot. Went to the restaurant, and, you know, luckily, we waited about 10 minutes, 15 minutes maybe, for the daughter to get an Uber to come up, and she had a problem getting an Uber, you know, to come up there. And so what happened was, one of the parking lot attendants said, look, you know, this car just came here, dropped someone off at the restaurant. It's an Uber, you know, go back with them. And like, lifesaver, was great, you know. So we had got in that Uber and went back home. Oh, one more thing I forgot. So at dinner, you know, I ordered water. I'm not a big drinker. I ordered water, and she ordered this soup, and it's called agua de panela. Agua de panela. All right, and it is a kind of a brown-looking soup. There's a picture right there. I'll show it to you. And she asked me to try it. I tried it. It was kind of sweet. I said, what is it? She said, I told her, I don't eat refined sugar. You know, it's too much sugar in here. Sweet. She said, no, it's cane sugar. It's not regular refined sugar. It's cane sugar. And apparently it's a big thing here. And a lot of poor people drink it for energy and substance, vitamin. And you guess you get a big block of cane sugar. You cut a piece off, and you put it in hot water, and you make this kind of soup. You know, it wasn't bad, but just kind of sweet for me. And she loved it. And I saw some other people order it, you know, right next to us. 3 couples were there ordering it. And you can also get it with cheese in it, you know. She didn't have it with cheese, but another person had it with cheese. I saw them have it with cheese. You can dig the cheese up with a kind of a stick, eat the cheese, and drink the kind of soup, you know. I'm not sure you call it a soup or a tea, but it was kind of neat. She said that also a lot of sports athletes will drink this stuff, you know, for the energy and the calorie when they're working out, you know, and doing competition, because it means legal is natural cane sugar, you know. So that was interesting. That's something new I learned also. So I had a great damn time. We came back down the hill with an Uber, you know. I think it was about 15,000 pesos, you know. And my first date since I've been here, where the lady actually volunteered to help pay for the meal. I told her no, and pay for the taxi, you know. She paid for the taxi on the way back, which was good, you know. Different experience. Very classy lady. And also, you know, so now I'm back down in Sabaneta, and it's, I think, 11:30, 11:45. What do I do? There's no more metro, you know. So I was nervous about taking a regular taxi. Probably cost me 50,000 pesos, you know. So I did call Uber, and Uber was 31,000 pesos, which wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. It's about 11 bucks. So that was pretty good, you know. But that's the problem living out in Sabaneta or Envigado. I like it out there, but it's just, you know, it's too far out. I like living closer in. So enjoy the rest of the videos as I'm taping up the restaurant, you know, and that's all the lights and the candles in the park in Sabaneta, okay? And try to catch your stuff if you're here next year, December 7th into December 8th, okay? All right, enjoy.
There are many foreign people
Here,
visiting Sabaneta.
this is Sabaneta by the park. I'm taking a video. Adriana, say hello.
Hola. Hello. How are you?
I'm good.
Welcome to Sabaneta.
There you go. So tell me about Sabaneta. You live here, right?
Yes, I live here.
How long you live here?
Maybe 2 months.
2 months.
2 months.
And she loves it.
Yes, I love Sabaneta. I am very happy living here.
Oh, beautiful. I'm going to see the city here. It looks a lot of lights. It looks very nice.
Yes, it's very, very nice.
Right.
Lights and decorations.
Decorations,
In the
everything.
park.
Wow, that's a church
Very
right there, right?
nice, yes.
Oh, that church.
The church.
Wow.
There are many different restaurants
Yeah.
and places for dinner.
Oh, look, for kids.
Yes.
Carousel.
It's a small mall.
Carousel Mall, yeah, right, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's where the McDonald's is over there, right? I mean, sorry,
Yes.
Subway.
It's a sandwich.
Oh, yeah, I remember it. I hit before. Yeah. Oh, kids here. Wow. It's nice. A lot of lights. Wow.
Very nice.
So, what is Mexico? What is this thing about the lighting the candles? What is that about?
Maybe into the park. There are many people putting candles to put their objectives for the next year
Right.
and giving thanks for all of our goals or our blessings.
Right.
this year in family and friends.
Okay.
We can do a small walking around the park.
Okay.
And you can see
Okay,
many
great.
people putting the
Candles. Okay, good. Thank you. Drink and drink.
And you can find many different dishes of food.
Wow.
Different flavors.
Yes, but they love to drink. They love to drink too. I'm not a big drinker. I can't drink a lot. Sorry, I don't drink a lot.
We put them here. What happened? We put our candles here.
Let's put our candles here yesterday. All 12 candles here yesterday.
The same way.
The same way.
Yes.
Wow. Now it's occupied by somebody else. They took her spot. But she has no candles tonight. No tonight. Oh, here, kids.
Here there are
And over here.
That's nice. So she told me that she put 12 candles up, one for each month of the year, 6 for her daughter, 6 for herself. So it's a big tradition going back about 500 years. It's a big tradition in Colombia. Jena Torisco. What's this? Right? What's this? What's this? The same thing.
This one on the first is rellena. It's delicious.
Okay.
And the second is chorizo.
Okay. Gotcha.
And on the bottom there are chicharrón.
Yes.
That white color
Right.
is chicharrón.
Buenas noches, bienvenido.
Buenas noches.
Chorizo casero muy rico. Si no le gusta, no le
That house belongs to the Secretary of Culture. Secretary of Culture.
Education.
Or education also. Oh. Right. Very nice. Let me zoom in for you. The lights moving here.
This decoration is very nice.
Yes. Yes.
Is
What's the middle door?
10 minutes of here.
What is that?
We can go by taxi.
Uh-huh.
We can go by taxi.
What is
Very
the
nice.
what is the middle door? What is it?
Mirador.